take a look inside. Take a look into this hidden inner world of fears, desires, pleasures, pains, past and future. You're looking into the mind of humanity, a mind shared by each and every one of us. Spend some time here. Get to know yourself a little better. If you can do this, which can be arduous work, you will inevitably come to see and understand more of what lay previously unknown. You will begin a journey into self-knowledge, and self-knowledge is the beginning of wisdom. None are wiser in this world or beyond than those who understand themselves. For coming to an understanding of yourself by and for yourself brings you to an understanding of every human being who has ever lived, and an understanding of this universe, which is what you truly are. The mind of humanity is deeply divided, and yet the mind of humanity is one. Do not follow any words, for then you are no longer watching. Rather, test the words, qualify the words as true or false in what you come to see as your own witnessed inner life. It matters not then at all if I am a liar or if I am pointing to the greatest of truths. What you come to see will be your own direct observation, and so will be a process of revealing yourself to yourself. You will come to your own understanding of what you are, and there is no greater wisdom than this. This will seem an arduous task, inevitably. Initially, this may seem arduous. The mind of humanity is deeply divided between members of the human race and within itself. It is so divided because the mind of humanity rests on a field of inner knowledge. Knowledge is divisive between us, as knowledge is the known, which is a remembered past, and none of us have experienced the very same past, and so our minds appear different, although what is different between each of us is our differing remembered past experiences from which our thinking arises inwardly. The structure of the mind containing these differences is identical in nature. Humanity is one. One may come to be divided an infinite number of times, yet still remain one. If you can stand this inner observation, you will come to see the division within the nature of what you call yourself. This division is between a part of the human mind which appears to be watching and a part of the human mind which appears to be seen, an observer and an observed, a thinker and a thought. The divisions between these two inner fragments is the root movement of all conflict in the lives of humanity, and so in your life, both inwardly within the area of the psyche and outwardly in the outer physical world we all inhabit and yet find so difficult to share. The reason we find it so difficult to share is because of this complex divided inner nature. Look closer. You can only ever truly come to see the nature of what you are when you are silently observing, allowing every movement of your inner educated and conditioned life to come to vision. A silent mind is needed to see anything in totality, for if the mind is engaged, commenting on what is being seen, running away from what is being seen, or running towards what is being seen, if the mind is seeking to change what is seen, then it is engaged, occupied, and an occupied mind is incapable of seeing anything totally, for its engagement, its occupation, is a distraction to the process of seeing. Another fragment is born within the many fragments of the thinking human mind. To look from a position of absolute silence is the needed position to look from. to come to see the whole of the mind, to see its every dark hidden corner, its every divisive movement. And to see from a position of complete silence is to see the whole of the mind. And to see the whole of the mind is to understand the whole of the mind. And the mind which has found the ability in life to look from this position of inward silence has found an ability to look holistically at life. Such a mind is necessarily free from self-interest. No longer talking, such a mind is a whole mind, no longer broken into fragmented pieces, no longer divided, a mind of deep relationship within itself to the whole of life, and free to care at last for the lives of others who are the same. Such a mind is a holy mind, and a holy mind is a silent mind, and the silent mind has great space, for emptiness holds all.